anime fans, some not, and 2 self-professed anime haters, and they all enjoyed it. That brings me around to why I love this series. It can be enjoyed by so many different audiences on so many different levels. It's no wonder it became insanely popular. I mean, it's both silly and sophomoric, but it's also mature and commentative. It's fantastical and comic booky, and yet the characters and world are incredibly earthy and familiar, like these are real people in some world we've never discovered before. Of course, that brings me around to another tick of the series, the Godwin. I'm not going to explain for fear of spoiling the 2 people who haven't seen FMA, but the Godwin. It never bothered me because it is not, as some say, thrown in at the last second, but it is foreshadowed and built in pretty well from early on in the story. The movie is another issue entirely, but that movie is all your fault, fans. You asked for it. You know what else is your fault? FMA Brotherhood, the Faithful Remake. I remember when saying you loved Fullmetal Alchemist was okay, when everyone loved that first series and ample praise of it was not followed with, "But what about Brotherhood, you person of clearly poor taste?" Which is the most common anime-related question I ever get now, bar none. Oh, there's that Mother Superior in a tavern again. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about what Brotherhood did or didn't do wrong in defending FMA anymore. I'm instead just going to talk about what the original did right. It took 6 volumes and change of a manga, avoided the traps of filler arcs or a gecko ending, and backwrote and tweaked what they already had to fit into a story that stands strong all its own, with an ending that the original author greatly approved of and fans used to as well. You may or may not like Brotherhood, but that doesn't change what the original was and still is. A modern classic that I hope will be around for new fans to enjoy for a long time coming. It's my #1 anime, and that's saying a lot because I love anime. I love animation, I love film, I love good storytelling, and I love that I've been given the opportunity to share my passions with a bunch of strangers on the internet who seem to enjoy listening to me talk about them. Thank you all. I look forward to much more anime in the coming year, and God bless. Sayonara, bye-bye!